Welcome back, family. It's New Comic Book Day. And I don't have that many, but I got some good ones. How's everybody doing today? How you doing today, Greg?
Good. I got five books. That's a lot for me.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, but I picked one up because I had to, because it looked like it's got an error, something wrong with it, and I'll discuss that later.
Okay, cool.
I looked at it. Well, I'll discuss it later. More importantly, though, we gotta pick the big winner. See, last week you were not with me, and as a result, I did something dumb.
Your handler wasn't here.
Exactly. My guy in the chair. So yeah, I always give away 2 books. This time I decided to give away 3. It's worldwide shipping is included. This goes for you too, Andrew. This goes for you too.
And Tiago.
So, and yes, but Tiago I have his address. So if he wins, I can just send it to him. Andrew won one time before, and he didn't give me his address. He said to give it to somebody else. And I'm like, I want his address. I want to send him something.
Yeah, we're going to send you something real nice.
I'm going to send you a big can of Foster's. No, that's crap anyway. Budweiser. Anyway, getting back onto this here. We have 3 comic books this week. Astrobots, #1 from Whatnot Publishing. And I've actually heard other people talking about this one, so that's good. Star Signs, #1 from Image. But the most important one is the World Tree, the recalled dark cover.
Error.
Courtesy of Syndicate Comics, wearing their shirts. See? Yep. And he was just told to just destroy the comic book. So he said, Rich, you pre-ordered 2 books. You want the couple, so I'm keeping one. And the copy that I'm giving away is in the press right now because, let me tell you, they put extra ink on this, and it shows because these pages they need a little help. So it's in the press right now.
It's almost like they were on their way to being water damaged because there's so much ink.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's been in the press now for a good 6 days.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
I want it to be like as good as I can possibly get it for you guys.
Yeah.
Not with heat. It was only heat for the first 10 minutes and then just a nice settle. Anyway, KBDM, you won last week. You are included in this. I have not shipped your books yet. Just in case you are the winner of these books, I can put it all into one box.
There you go.
Into one Gemini mailer. Sorry, I got to be cheap where I can.
Sure.
So,
that's fine.
Other than that, again, how many comments do we have for last week's video?
A whopping 9.
We didn't even make double digits.
I know.
Well, you know what? I can only offer the best books I can and hope everything goes well. That's it.
You should offer the Iron Man 1 behind you, and then I'll go in and delete all the comments except for mine.
If we could have the same giveaway with the first appearance of Lobo.
I would do whatever. Let's pick a winner.
They're comparable prices, actually.
That's good to know, actually. Are we ready?
All right. So yes, it's all in your hands, sir.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, click.
I can't see it. I have to be told.
Hunter Dean.
Hunter Dean.
Really like that Groot cover. Great pickups.
Oh, I was talking about the Momoko cover, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
Hunter Dean. Has Hunter Dean won anything from us before?
I don't recognize his name or her name.
I think hunters are male, but this is 2023, so I'm not going to speculate. I don't know how we got onto this topic. Anyway, Hunter, congratulations. This is very simple. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, what you have to do is just one more step, and these books are yours. Go to Instagram, Team Ohana Family, and send us a message verifying that you saw this video, and send me your address. I mean, that's literally now. You just have to type a message, and I will get these off to you. And KBDM, I will get your books from last week off as well. Sorry that they didn't get sent out already, but I had to just make sure that they weren't all going to the same address. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's get on with the show.
Boom! Back in action. All right. So we had a bunch of comics for 5/10/2023. You said you had 5 as well?
Yes, I do. I have 3 Marvel, 1 Boom, 1 Image, and 1 that I took off the stand, which is the 6th book, but I bought this because I wanted to talk about it during the show. Not that, well, plus I have a propensity for picking these up anyway.
I got 1 Boom, 2 Image, and 2 DC.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. What would you like to do first, sir?
Let's see if we matched on the Boom. Ghost lore, number 1. Yep. We've all heard of ghost stories, but what are the stories that do? But what stories do the ghosts themselves tell us? An estranged daughter and her pastor father wander a haunted land. They only have the restless spirits, each with its own story to tell, as company along the way. After a deadly accident, which they were only survivors, Lucas and Harmony Agate can see the dead, an overwhelming amount of the deceased, all with their own warnings, cries for help, and malevolence alike. But Lucas and Harmony aren't the only ones with this ability. There are also other nearly deads, some of which have malicious motivations, ... Cullen Bunn of Basilisk and Empty Man Acclaim joins the superstar. Okay, that's fluff at the end there.
It sounds to me like a cross between Something is Killing the Children and The Sixth Sense.
I hope so. I hope it gets that big. So yeah, cool.
Well,
that was my 1 Boom.
Sorry, a little coffee there. That was my 1 Boom as well. And you did not get any Image, though, correct?
I got 2 images. Well,
you did get 2 images.
1 image, 2 covers. Something epic.
Does it look like this?
Yep, I got the cover A, of course.
Yeah.
But I could not pass up the cover E. And
okay,
that is, I don't know if you're, it's a homage to the Eminem album that came out in the early 2000s. I forget.
Okay, I know the one that's like explicit lyrics on it.
Yeah, I think they all have that. But
I mean, they pretty much all do.
Yeah, it's him on the stage, like thinking or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just liked that. I thought it's fun, and I don't know. I was feeling spendy with my money, I guess. But this one is imagination is real. Outside our perception, creative thought takes physical form, with only a handful of individuals known as epics able to interact with the wondrous hidden world. But for the 14-year-old Danny Dillon, accepting these responsibilities himself won't be easy or safe. Lose yourself. Speaking of Eminem. In a world of endless fantasy and creativity where superheroes, monsters, magical creatures, and cartoon characters live and breathe alongside us. That sounds super fun. I never actually read that synopsis. There's a lot of...
Well, we're going to have to read the comic.
Yeah, there's like a Terminator 2 homage. There's a Amazing 15 homage. There's a Nintendo game homage.
I saw the Nintendo game homage in the store. I looked at it and went, I've seen enough Nintendo game homages now.
I have too. And
it's lost its flair at this point.
Yeah. And then there's like a Howard the Duck kind of homage thing. Anyway, those are my 2 images.
Well, so you got DC books. Do you want to do the DC or do you want me to run through my Marvel?
Do you have any DC?
Nope.
Well, it's just 1 book. I'll go real quick.
Okay.
This I'm super pumped about because we have a new ongoing Green Lantern series starting. Green Lantern #1, back in action with Hal Jordan and John Stewart. I already read it. It was really good. It was nice to... The last run was horrible. It was written.
Okay.
It was written horribly, and it was illustrated horribly, like really bad. But this is written by Jeremy Adams, who's like on fire or was on fire with the Flash book recently.
Okay.
And then there's a backup story with Jon Stewart written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, who was on fire with Alien for Marvel.
Yep.
He did a nice run on Action Comics with Superman, and a bunch of other stuff. So super stoked about this series. Super happy. This is like my first new Green Lantern series since I've been a comic fan, except for the last one, which I don't count as real.
Right. And I honestly, when I go through the pre-order for DC, there were a number of weeks. I mean, like this week, I completely forgot to go on Final Order Cutoff and check it. I remember you have to do it by Sunday night, and I remembered like Tuesday morning. So I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to pre-order comics. So in a few weeks, there'll be another week where I missed some comics. I must have missed this one completely, and honestly, when I go through DC, a lot of times I don't even know so much what I'm looking at. So even if I did look that week, I didn't catch it. So I didn't see any on the shelf. So if they had them in the store, they're sold out.
That's cool. I also got a variant of that, a cardstock variant by Ivan Rice, who I've mentioned a couple times on the channel. Shout out to Tiago. And being Brazilian, Ivan Rice is Brazilian. He knows of him. And this guy, I'm showing the variant now. You can't see it, Rich, but they can. This dude is so good. I swear to God, he was born to draw Green Lantern. I'm so happy. So I wanted to support him, and hopefully he sees something from his versions of the variant. So,
well, the more popularity for Jon Stewart, the more our mutually owned book, you and I, we're both happy about.
Yeah, another reason I didn't like the last run was because the writer, Jeffrey Thorne, he literally came out and said he hated he hated Hal Jordan, which is like the main Green Lantern that everybody loves. So
I guess he was assigned to do it. Why would you volunteer to do something you don't want?
He didn't write about him. He focused on Jon Stewart strictly, pretty much, and the stupid creation that Brian Michael Bendis created, Teen Lantern, which is dumb as shit.
Well, now see, this is something that just irks me a little bit. If you're the writer and you don't like a character, there must be certain reasons you don't like that character. Write them out. Write those reasons out. You're writing the book.
Yeah.
Put your own spin on it. God knows they've been doing that with Star Wars movies.
Yeah. So those are my books.
Okay. Again, all I have now is just a couple of Marvel books. I did get the second printing of It's Jeff #1.
Oh, fun. That's cool. There's a second print.
Yeah. I wanted to get that. I don't think that these books are going to go anywhere, but they're just really fun.
Yeah.
You see, it does seem to be a fan favorite. And there is a new series for Silk that came out this week.
Man, I saw that. I feel like there's been like 2 or 3 new #1s of Silk since I've started getting into comics.
They were not sold out of any variant.
Crazy.
And this one I pre-ordered because it looked on my phone on a small screen pretty nice. In person, not so much.
Oh.
It's the Peach Momoko. Now, from a distance, doesn't that look nice? It's the full page artwork.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get a little closer at her face.
Kind of stylized there, yeah.
It's also rather bland. So, I got my Momoko. I always said Momoko is hit or miss. Today, that's a miss.
Yeah.
The other book that I got, which I forgot to pre-order, and I've been collecting all of them anyway, is the Disney version of this one says New Avengers.
I too got that.
But
I also got that. I forgot.
But what I found interesting was if you look wrong side. See, you still do it after all these years. Over here. Who do we have? What character is this here? What Disney character is that?
Is that Minnie?
I would say so because front and center you've got Mickey.
Right.
And the only other one with ears like that would be Minnie. Okay, so let's get a little closer. What character is she supposed to be?
Wolverine.
Not X-23?
No, because she's got.
Why would you gender swap Wolverine? And if it's X-23, why are there 3 claws? Since when is Wolverine in the New Avengers? There are no female characters they could have done instead of that? I looked at this, I'm like, why is Minnie playing a male character Why couldn't she have done X-23 or any of the other female characters? Why did they do that?
They probably didn't.
Just because there's people out there like, I like Wolverine. I'll buy every book in the world that has Wolverine in it.
That's why he's in the game Midnight Suns. He's not.
Oh, jeez.
He's not at all part of the Midnight Suns, but
No, he's not.
They added him because of that. Because Wolverine.
Oh God.
I know.
More money, more money, more money.
I mean, DC does it too, man. How many fucking concurrent Bat books are there? Shit.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man on Marvel side. What are you gonna do?
How many Spider-Man books are on this week's top 10?
I know, right? Right. Check out our cover price top 10 breakdown.
By the way, yeah, Spider-Man number 26, 25, 25 hit the stands today, which means 26 is next week. I think they're saying that the death has already happened in this issue.
Oh, okay. It's a 72 pager. I saw
This week?
This week's, yeah.
I didn't get any because honestly, I haven't been following the run. I have not liked any of the recent runs of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, next week's is still labeled a spoiler, so I guess.
Yeah, well, because they couldn't pre-show it, I guess.
Are they just gonna have it like that Iron Man cover where he's like in the casket?
Yeah. The only other thing that I actually got as a mail call. Came in today.
Oh, today. Okay.
Yes, and it's one of the books that was on last week's cover price. And I was flip-flopping between which one would be my gun to the head.
Okay.
And I've been trying to get both. But the one that I did not pick for the gun to the head was Street Fighter number 1.
Wow, okay.
So, a nice clean 9.6.
Did not expect to have you interested in that at all.
Oh, I used to get my ass kicked in this game on a daily basis.
Okay.
Plus, I also knew that Mrs. Ohana would like this because she's the one that kicks my ass in Street Fighter all the time. So.
All right. That works.
It was, it's not an expensive book at all. It's just one of those, it's cool books.
It is. Absolutely. That would go really well with my Power Rangers, Darkwing, Captain Planet, Sonic.
Yeah, the whole, that 80s, 90s mix there.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't going to spend the money on the 9.8. It's just ridiculously priced. It's like $300 now for a 9.8, but you can get the 9.6 if you're frugal for around 90 to 100. So
that's exactly what was the deal with the Power Rangers book here that I get 9.6 for. It's like way cheaper than a 9.8. So I was like, that's good.
I generally think that a 9.6 should be half the price of a 9.8. But if it becomes a lot less than that, then I'm just going to go with the 9.6 and be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I could just crack it and I'll send it back in for grading with a $20 bill, I'll get that 9.8. No, you won't. No, you won't. Don't try it, people.
No.
Don't try it. You'll get a 9.0 with a little note that says, thanks for lunch. So
dollar stains on cover.
Mustard. All right. So, should we give away a couple of books this week?
Yes, I also got a mail call, but it wasn't a book. It was a
tell me.
It was a fancy Sala figure.
Oh, cool. Hang on, I got to get rid of the little mini picture of you so I can see the big picture of you because I'm seeing double. There we go. That almost looks like it would be a VHS. Without the hook thing on the bottom.
Yeah,
Rated
man.
R.
I'm super stoked about this. I just saw this. I actually went to the comic shop to see if I could find any hidden copies of that Star Wars 34, the Luke.
Yeah.
Like, totally sold out. And then I was just browsing, and I just happened to see this, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a little Sala shrine now. Like I have my Batman shrine there, Kevin Conroy shrine, Gambit shrine, and a little further Nightwing one."
You're making some good changes to that room. I can't wait to see when everything is all completely done.
Sneak peek, extra shelves.
Ooh.
What? I just put some placeholders up there. But up there in the top left, you can see the Raiders.
Yes.
So
Signed by
John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies. I'm like, there's a reason there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, Robert. No, it's not Robert. It's something. Robert Rhys. No, it's not Robert. Stop thinking Robert. Is it Robert? No, it's not Robert. This is actually what goes on in my brain. I get like arguments with myself.
Eventually, I'm going to turn my desk and figure it out. But real quick, I saw there was a Jeremy Renner signing opportunity through SWAU.
Swayu.
Yes.
Okay. Is it CGC backed?
You can get it CGC and you can get it pressed. And if you're just getting a signature, it comes out to like $200, which I thought was
terrible.
really reasonable for a celebrity, because you know how they go up to like $600 or whatever.
Yeah.
For a while, I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't have the funds. But if you're interested, or you, whoever's watching, SWAU, check them out.
I got to think about that.
Yeah.
Because I do have some Hawkeye books I would love to get, yes.
There is
But by the same token, I would love to get a photo of him and Hugh Laurie from the episode of House that Jeremy Renner was in.
You can do that.
Predating him playing Hawkeye.
Yeah, you could do that. You could send your own thing in. I think what I would send in maybe is there's only one photo variant of him as Hawkeye, and he's like fighting a bunch of those like Ultron minion machines on the cover. So it's like $40, around $40 if you want to buy one of those raw. But
It's probably more now.
maybe
It'll be less later.
yeah. So just thought I'd throw that out there. I saw that.
No, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right.
So we do have a couple of books to give away this week, though.
What are we giving away?
We're giving away the two books that you and I both got.
Oh, something epic?
Yes.
Does it mean a really epic giveaway?
I got an extra copy of Something Epic and an extra copy of Ghost Lore.
Yay.
This was not planned, people. I did not know that these are the books that he bought. We don't discuss what books we're getting in advance.
No.
So when I found out, it was kind of funny when he said that he had one Boom, one Image, and then only DC. I'm like, oh wow, if we match these books up, then these are the only ones that we have in common. And I got copies to give to somebody else. So Greg, I, and you as the winner will be like best friends.
Book buddies.
Book buddies, there you go. All right, so if you want to win these, it's very simple. Make sure you're a subscriber to the channel. Make sure that you click like on this video. That's just 2 clicks. We'll talk about a couple of finger clicks here. Now you're going to drop a comment on this video. Keep it clean, keep it comics, because we use a random comment generator to pick it up, to pick a winner rather. It will be open to all people next week. There will be no exclusions, because this week's giveaway was a special. And you have to be a resident of North America for just standard weekly giveaways. Sorry, that's why this week's was so special. That's it. Next week, we announce the winner right in the beginning of the video, so you don't even have to wait, but you have to wait if you want to find out the next books. And then you'll send us a message on Instagram giving us your address. I mail them to you. Boom, free comic books. Nice and easy.
Very nice.
So anything else that I need to be concerned about, sir?
Nope. Just in the meantime, check us out at Team Ohana Family on Instagram, at Team Ohana on YouTube. You're here already, but I figured part of the spiel. Patreon.com/Team Ohana if you want to get in early on the podcast. If you want to take votes on what the podcast is going to be about. If you want to just get general updates from us on the back end. If you want to take part in our virtual meetups like we had about a month ago, which was really fun. Yeah. And I think we're going to start maybe a new thing on there. We'll see. We'll talk about. I think we'll talk about it after this if you're down for that.
I was hoping we could.
Okay. So stay tuned.
So we're going to wrap this up so we can plan on how to give you guys more stuff. But thanks for joining us. Until we see you in the next video, mahalo.